Greetings, humanity. It is I, Jim, and once again, I'm going to try to tackle the seventh guest. We're getting very close, I think, to the ending. Also, just so folks are aware, I think that there is a possibility that there will be severe storms suddenly appearing outside my home, and so I'm going to there is a chance I might suddenly disappear, and if that happens, that's because the storms got me, but hopefully not. We'll see what happens. There hasn't been. It's been weird. It's been one of those days where the forecast keeps changing, and they keep having these little warnings that are like, "There's a chance of severe storms," but then on the hour to hour, it's like there's nothing. So I have no idea, and clearly the weather folk don't either. Right now, I think there's still some sunlight, so we'll see what happens. A little while ago, there was definite sunlight, so we'll find out sooner or later. And well, if the storms come, I shall have to continue later. But for now, let's see if we can jump back in here. I think I've only got a handful of puzzles left, actually, before we get to the end of this, and that's very exciting. I had to rest my gray cells over the weekend. And also, I probably looked at a couple of things, that I otherwise should not have looked at, but we'll get into that shortly. In the meantime, let's try to play Simon again. This time at the beginning of the stream, when I perhaps have more patience for it. We'll see. That was this one? Yes.
I remember when I used to play Follow the Leader.
Now, I think this is a variation on the theme song.
I bet I could play it.
Do you?
Is there a pattern to this?
Hey. I saw your message and I think I missed which key that was, but I'll have a guess. Yes, the song is called The Game. Okay, cool. And Die Forever once again appeared saying, the greatest game of all time. I'm going to guess that you like this game. I'm just going to guess that. But I like this game too. There was a time when I actually tried to learn the piano as a kid, and I remember almost nothing.
Having fun yet?
I need to, I'm sorry, I need to not be talking while I'm doing this. I need to focus while I'm doing this is the only problem. I'm going to stare at this and hope that I get this. No. God damn it. Yeah, sorry. I almost... hang on. It's just that one of the problems with this is that there's this delay between my hitting the key and the key actually being played. And in that in that split second, there are an entire circus comes through the brain. So it's one of those things where it's like I gotta focus to make this work. So I'm gonna try again. Ooh boy. What? What was that one? Skipped over. Gah! Alright, yeah. Started heading that way. Alright. Okay. All right. Here we go. Yes, you can also play the song on real piano. Cool. Yeah. I'd say there when I was like, there was a time when I was like somewhere between like the ages of 5 and 7 when I wanted to learn the piano, but it was only because I heard that there was an excuse to have less school at some point. So my heart unfortunately was not in it, and it didn't go that far. And it's like, I should know a lot more about music than I do. My father was an opera conductor, so it's like, I should know these things. I do not know these things. I did not pay attention to these things. Not really. Not very much. What I know, I absorbed by osmosis. Everything I know about classical music, at least, I absorbed through osmosis. And then, you know, very occasionally I would read things on my own, but not very often. In grade school, I read something like there was a biography of J.S. Bach for kids, and I read through parts of that, I remember, and I remember little bits of that, and that's it. Everything else is just like, you know, you discover people later in life, like you do with everything, and then you want to learn more about it. Anyway, back to this. New key. New key. Okay. Ah. 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 Okay. Mm. Up back to there. Back and forth. Ay vey. All right.
So you live to play another day.
Ah!
Stop struggling. Stop struggling, or I'll squeeze you till you pop. He's ours, Dutton. We figured out what to do. The boy is ours. No, the boy's mine. I won. I solved the puzzle. Take him now. Give away. Well, give us the boy, Dutton. We know what to do with him. Wait!
Violence. Oh, hey. Didn't we already see him die, or am I just imagining that? I don't know. Maybe we didn't actually... Maybe he didn't die at that point. But he seems certainly much more dead now. Ah, thank goodness. Okay, that was... That required rather a lot of energy, but I'm very pleased to have gotten through that. Yay. Also, I don't know if it's going to play it because it's music and I've got music off. I just noted... Here it is. Yes. I feel as though there's a message there of some kind. Holy hell. I'm gonna save the game. Good God. So the kid gets away, and presumably they then chase him down to the cellar. So Tad gets away, they chase him down to the possibly eventually, and then two of them are still there. And then what's his name? Temple gets him away from them. Okay, yeah, that's... I don't know. I'm trying to remember the sequence of events, and I can't even remember the characters' names properly, but that's okay. I confused two of the characters' names quite a lot the last time. So, I did want to get upstairs. I don't want to go there just yet because we've got some more stuff going on. We solved it! Yay! It's very satisfying. So, we still need to finish dealing with the toy room. So I want to do that, and we'll figure it out. So I will head there. Or actually, no, I'm going completely the wrong direction. How do we know where things are? Are things even in places? Okay, we already had all the drama here. We're going to go into the toy chest and into the dollhouse. And we're dealing with this. Okay. So we had the delightful revelation that Stolf had been putting the dolls, the children's souls into the dolls. There was some sort of ritual involved. Now, I am going to reveal here that I have, in fact, I ended up glancing at too many things between last time and this time, and I actually know what the letters are supposed to say at this point. I wasn't planning on seeing the whole thing, but unfortunately I clicked on a page and it was there in front of me, and I'm like, damn it. So I know what it's supposed to say. I just don't know if I'm not sure if I remember the moves or not. I was trying to find out, okay, what's the first move? And so we'll see. I think there's like up, down, left, right going on, basically. So we'll see. But I know what it's supposed to spell now.
Well, it should be as easy as ABC.
You would think. You would think that, wouldn't you?
Look, it's a magic spell puzzle.
I'm just going to try this little pattern here. That may or may not do anything.
I used to have blocks just like this when I was a child. The memory seems so clear now.
getting bored.
You're getting bored. No. I think I'm going to, yeah. I think I'm actually doing this in the wrong direction. Let me try this again.
I'm going to have to start again.
Okay. There's a definite, I think, feel of moving things around where we need to. Yeah, let me see here.
Well, it should be as easy as ABC.
I'm probably just moving everything in the same direction, but let me just see. Let me just
Look.
try this.
It's a magic spell puzzle.
Let me just sort of slowly move things around the center until I decide I've had enough.
I used to have blocks just like this when I was a child. The memory seems so clear now.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
Mm-hmm. We're very close. I have to circle it around a bit more. Almost. Nope, that's not doing it. I'm gonna hang on.
I'm going to have to start again.
There's a lot of trial and error here, but I feel like if I need to go the other way. GBT needs to be over here. Ah, okay. Yeah, actually, if I can manage somehow to just... Yeah. I can somehow manage to rotate all of this counterclockwise. Enough. I mean, it's really just a question of that, really. It's just getting everything into sort of the opposite of where it is. Let me see. So, like...
Well, it should be as easy as ABC. Look, it's a magic spell puzzle.
Yank. Yank.
I used to have blocks just like this when I was a child. The memory seems so clear now.
Yank. Yank. Did I do that right? Crap.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
I got distracted.
I'm going to have to start again.
It's a thing where I've got to go into kind of a it's counterintuitive. It's not counterintuitive so much as I have to split my brain to go in two different directions if I'm trying to get this to hit where I think I'm trying to get it to hit. I have to think of it in terms of pulling. Let me try that again. Yeah.
Well, it should be as easy as ABC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, it's a magic spell puzzle.
Yeah. 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 One. Yeah. Yeah.
I used to have blocks just like this when I was a child.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
Here. There we go.
There.
Close enough. Regret? Is that regret? Despair? What does that say? I can't read it. Something and then thy something. I don't know. This kid's name is Tad. They're trying to get the boy Tad. That's what it is. Grandma! Oh dear. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's just a reminder of the content warnings. Holy hell. Yeah, that was great. That was wonderful. Oh my god. Yeah. This game has child mortality, just as a reminder. Oh, holy hell. Okay. So we have individual boxes apparently we can approach now. And the question is big to small or small to big? Let's go here. That takes us back there. Okay. What have we got now? Okay, we have cleared that. So we have... So let's see, we have... This is still not shaded in as solved, and that is, I think, the chapel? I may need to go back there and take a look and make sure I didn't miss anything. And we have, the hallway might have a puzzle in it now, possibly. We'll see. Took care of the basement, that was fine. I wonder if the unshaded staircases still have puzzles. Who knows? Let me see. Well, yeah, let me get over there. I also, I didn't see what happens when you go in the other box. So I should probably check that out. I'm going to save the game first, though. Because I can. I think we're almost there. I am not completely sure. But we seem to be getting close. As far as I can tell. Ooh. What's this? Ah!
I've seen this room before. I know what this is.
Strange paintings. Sick.
Okay. This is a room with paintings. Where am I? I do not know. Before I start tinkering around with this, let me see if I can figure out.
If you think my eyes are big, you should see my teeth.
No, I'm good. Okay, I know where that room is. Hello? Okay, that's a puzzle. Good lord. Oh, I see. Ah, yes, very clever, yes. It's a lot of running. This might seem counterintuitive. No, I'm good, I'm good. We had a little chat. Just in case this is like a one-time thing. It probably isn't, but just in case.
Your game has been saved.
Before I try hopping back out again. Yes, it did as I thought it might. Interesting, okay. That's still possible. Okay, good to know. Before I head back down there, I just wanted to check and see if there was anything else, anything new that had appeared in the hallway. Just want to check a couple of boxes here. No, we're good, okay. Keep heading this way. No, we're good there, okay. That's still not a place one can go directly. Although one emerges there when one comes up from the basement. In certain ways. And the other thing I wanted to check out was over here. We did not see what happens with this box. Well, we've seen what happens with that box. Okay. That was nice. All right, okay. I had to know. It was vitally important. Is there anything else in the lab we need to check? The puzzle is solved. Yes, I know. Just wanted the door. Oh, we're back here now. Good lord. Okay. That's fascinating. I guess now the only way to the lab is through the chapel. A clown head with pointy teeth seems like it would terrify some people. Yeah, you'd think so. There's that other door in the laboratory we couldn't get through before, and I'm wondering if it's possible to get through now, or if we should do this first. Before we go and check. I think we were actually safer doing this first. Messing with the paintings. Maybe. Safer is a relative term here. Alright, here we go. Back into the painting. Once again, I just need to reiterate horrific imagery. Do these things just repeat? Is that, they do. Okay. Alright. Here we have a portrait of Staff. And, I guess we will see what happens.
All the king's horses and all the king's men.
You know, there was a there was a puzzle that referenced that in Zork too, but I digress. Anyway, that we did recently. So we have access to the face. It seems we have access to 9 points on the face. And we have part demon, part green, and part human looking. So let's grab the middle and see sort of what happens.
So Staff has an ego too. But somehow I get the impression he's not quite all there.
So what did that change? Is this like the crypt puzzle? It is not. I'm just trying to get it all to the same face, one would assume.
That's funny. Staff's falling apart, and I'm putting him back together again.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I should try to figure out this pattern. So this went green to... We have green, red, and pink.
This puzzle
Green to pink.
reminds me of the coffins. But Stoff seems to be in more of a state than ever.
Yeah. Green to pink. Pink to red, pink to red. Okay. Yeah. Red goes green. Green goes pink. Pink goes red, red goes green, green goes pink.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Quite possibly. It's very close. Okay. Is it the same...
We'll all be dead by the time you solve
The
this.
same setup as the coffins. Okay. Good, good. Okay. Well, I can get him entirely green.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
But that is evidently not what we wanted. Okay. He's trying to get him entirely white. So let's see. It's just the application is all. Okay.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this. We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Close.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
We need to reach a point where we do it the way that we did it before, but we need to get it so that the sides are different. Okay. So that the yeah. So this is green and only these are green.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this. We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
I mean, it's possible. So let's see. We're looking at green, and this green, and this green, or this green and this green. If we turn this green, then that's not really going to make much of a difference. We got to do it in the other order.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Working on it. Kind of trying to remember how I did it before.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Yeah, yeah. The funny thing about this is the patterns that emerge.
We'll all be
Eventually.
dead by the time you solve this. We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Close.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
So I need to, yeah, I gotta work it so that we will have it back. Let me try something.
We'll all be dead by the time you
thank you.
solve. We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Now, messing with these is probably not helpful. In the way that I've been thinking about it. I hate to do this, but I'm going to reset it.
I'm going to have to start again.
Okay. It's just sort of randomly done. Okay. Resetting it doesn't do much. So, once again, the objective is to get a cross of green, basically. Green up and down, green already here with the corners already flesh-colored. So that we can hit the center and turn everything flesh-colored. Now this has an opportunity, and this has an opportunity. Okay, I see. Yeah. I need to start along one of the sides here. I don't think there's any way I can do it without, something's going to be flesh-colored already. Right? This would almost do it. Unfortunately, it's not going to.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
We'll get it. I want to push through until it's green and then do it? No.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
We're working it. Don't panic.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
That may be, but, Okay. Very carefully now.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this. We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Gotta put it in a different status. So. Close. But no. Need to shift this one again.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Now, let me see. Now, in and of itself won't do it. Ah! It's like the crypt with an additional dimension.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
That's not gonna help.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
If only we could flip this a little differently.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
This whole forward goes if I do this. These both advance if I do this.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
There's much face happening. How did I do this before? How did I do this to get it to all green, all red, or all green? That, I guess, is really the question. I just do that again. Yes, like, let me go back and play the tape back from that earlier part of memory. Oh wait, memory doesn't work that way. Anyway.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Oh, there is something in it.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Question of playing with the corners, I think.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Playing with the corners changes a lot.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this. We'll all be dead by the time you solve this. We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Maybe.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Oh, so close. If I can just get it so that it's...
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
I mean, that occurs to us.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ha!
Foiled again!
Got it. Oh, that's... Stop intruding into the third dimension. It's not good for you. Ah, got it. Okay. Excellent. So that's the way back there. Anything new? No? Just the same things? Okay. I'm gonna save again. Just gonna save over this.
Your game has been saved.
Okay. Where was this on the map? Was that here? Yes, it was. Okay. Secret room. Okay. Was that filled in before? That was not filled in before. We may have access now to something. I don't know. Or maybe it was filled in and I was just remembering an earlier time when it was not filled in. Because yeah, that spiral staircase, my understanding, it's also this spiral staircase. We'll see. We'll find out. I guess we should go up here. This is guy with the cowboy hat I keep seeing. Who is that? All right. I feel like we're very close right now. I feel like we're very close to the end here. So much so that I'm going to save yet again. Actually, I'm going to save over a different one. I'll save over this one because it's accurate.
Has been saved.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. I've noticed that at certain points, my entire computer freezes. I hope all is well. Oh, the guy who wrote the music. Ah, excellent. Okay, cool, cool. We'll see him during the credits when there will be music that no one will be able to hear, alas. It's another reason why I keep saving the game. Oh, Scum VM? I am not as familiar with that. Scum sounds familiar because of LucasArts, but, not sure. Does it just mean, yes, we can go there now? Okay. I guess we're heading to the attic. I presume this is heading to the attic. Oh, wow, okay. So this is a pentagram puzzle. Actually, I don't know if it's full. It's not. Yeah. Anyway. And there's a face. Okay, once again, a fair warning to those watching. There's as content warning. There's a face. This is clearly a face, and a thing might happen. So, just to warn everybody. Hey, Stefan, how's it going? I am playing a horror game from the 90s. I kind of had a point where I just sort of put it off. I started playing it, and then I put it off playing it for about 30 years, and I have now come back to playing it. So now we have these points at the intersections in this star, and we'll see what we can do, and how things move. And we can grab either of these two things. I note that there is something embedded everywhere. I don't know if these are knives or tacks or the size of it. I would think these are more like tiny things. But I notice there's nothing at the top point here. This might end up being an inversion of like the spider puzzle, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. You gotta know the feeling you need to do a run-through of the Call of Cthulhu game from a few years ago. Ah, yeah. I heard about that. Heard about that game. Okay. So... Oh, it pulled away. It moved and another one pulled away. So it's a question of, I don't know what it's a question of yet. What do we hit this one? This one pulled away, and this one went to the top. And now we can hit either this one or that one. Trial and error. Okay. This one went here. And this one pulled away. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing stuff. And I'm hoping to figure out the pattern on like the 19th or 20th try, probably.
I'm going to have to start again.
Okay. A lot of these, there's a pattern you can end up following that'll take you where you want to go. You just gotta find the pattern. But until I can understand how things move, it's gonna be slow going. Let's see. So the one in between got taken away. And now we have these open, these points open. And we can touch this one or this one. These have things on either side of them that might have something to do with it. So I presume this one's going to move here and this one will pull away. If we do that. Or this one can be moved here and this one will pull away. So it's a question of like... grabbing the right thing, I suppose. Like you hop over one and the one in the middle goes away. Which is just kind of fascinating. So I guess I want to leave openings. I want to leave openings, right? I want to make openings. Right, yes.
I'm going to have
And
to
then
start
those are
again.
too far apart for me to get. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's like get at least all but one, if not all of them, off the board. Okay, I see. Since this is spaced out the way it is, it shouldn't theoretically matter which side I start on, I think. It's just a question of what are you leaving openings for, right? Okay. I'm starting to get it. You want to make openings for things. So you can move them and they're not lost. I'm kind of trying to pull things inward if I can. Okay, I could pull that out or that there. Or that there, but no, I want to move. I want to try to keep things as contained, as toward the center as I can. Although I think I may have just, yeah, this isn't going to work. Unfortunately, because these, you can hop them over each other, but they're not gonna end up where you want them. Okay, I see. So, like, I can do that. And that'll be it.
I'm going to have to start
Okay,
again.
got it, okay. I see. so... Let me pull away from the bottom as best I can. Let me see if that's more the key to it. We want room, but we also want to be able to make it so that... Which way is it going to go if I do this? So if I jump... Well, if it gives me a choice, it doesn't.
Which way should I go
It
now?
does! Okay. Like... It's going to be one of these two. If I jump here, then I'll have a chance to jump back this way. Then I'll be frozen. If I jump here... I'll be stuck down there. I'm going to jump this way. It's not ideal. I'll take the opportunity to jump this way. I don't know... Yeah, will this do it? This might do it. This might actually do it. Okay, let's give it a try. We jump in toward the end there, and then jump this one over. That'll do it. Okay. That'll get it more off the board than before.
Great move.
And that takes care of it? Good. We shall save game. Still almost there.
Has been saved.
And I know this is going to move us probably, unless I, just for the sake of, I see that one. Okay. Yep, I know we're back here. Just to make absolutely sure, there's nothing... I know I keep coming back here. I keep imagining that more puzzles will open up. Alright. Enough of that right now. Unless you're thinking it's this one. No, it's not. Okay. Enough of this folderol. Here we go! Should I be more on the right or more on the left? Wall's going to be to our left, I think. So I'm going to stay on the left. Okay. I'm talking about my sense of self that I have here on the screen. All right. Stairs. This appears to be the attic. There appears to be a puzzle right here. And nothing else. Let me go ahead and I'm going to save again. Actually, before I do that, let me check something, since I happen to be able to click off the screen. Okay. When we go to this screen, I can move. I can move the mouse off of this monitor. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep saving over almost there.
Your game has been saved.
All right, I am terrified. I am thoroughly terrified. Okay. I have to see what else is in the room. I have to. Don't you understand? Don't you understand? I have to see. This is a boarded up door, and we just went through it. You don't find that the least bit suspicious, do you? Nah, it's probably fine. We can go through boarded up doors or tiny pipes that no human could possibly crawl through, or wander into a toy box and come out in a study. It's perfectly fine. I'm sure we're fine. And not like a dead person at all. All right, here we go. I don't know if this is the last puzzle, but we're very close. We're in the freaking attic.
Consider this game on the house.
This is trickier than it looks.
All right. Oh my God! This is gonna be complicated, isn't it? Yep. You're not pulling any punches. Oh, holy hell. All right. What do we have? Let us analyze. So, on the... Oh boy. On the bottom row, we have two half windows, one square window, two. I'm sorry, these are not square, these are rectangular. We have two rectangular windows, two round windows, two half windows, and two, I've run out of windows, so I'm calling these doors. Regardless of what they are, in fact. What does it mean? I know not. What is above you? Perhaps gaze upon it and see. The next row up has 3 rectangular windows, 2 half windows, 2 round windows, 1 door. This is in balance, this is not, sort of. This row needs another door. It needs this door, in fact. Maybe? No, we just turned on the light. Okay, that was not what it was. That was not what the puzzle was about. Okay. Clearly, I have misstepped. And now I can go left or right or up. I can go up. Up? Now I can go left or right again, but not up. I have no idea what I'm doing. But we will figure it out. Oh, hey. That opened up a lot. Or made more things light up. I don't know if it means anything. What the hell? It can go down now. What's the... Yeah. Could go up. And then... it went right. And it went right, and then up. And then right. And then stopped there. And I can go down again, and that's the only direction I think I can go. Okay. Oh. Yes. Yes. Maybe. But I can only go that way.
This is trickier than it looks.
So you don't want to, Oh, there's a thing, right? Because I hit a window and then I hit another window and it went much further. So from here I went up 1. And it stopped at 1. From here, it went 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 panes in this window. I don't know if it's the number of panes, but it could be because, you know, we could say 1 pane, 2 pane, 4 pane, 4 pane. I don't know. Is there anything on top of itself? These. Let me try something. 1, 2. It stopped. I tried to keep going. It couldn't keep going. I wonder why. We can go this way or we can go this way. Well, we have destroyed ourselves. Can we only proceed downward from...
This is trickier than it looks.
No kidding. So you fill that in. What does it mean?
This is trickier than it looks.
Are we trying to get up to the top? What does it mean? We went up, we went left, we went back up, and then... Nope, we went left and then it went up and left on its own. What does it mean? And it's only letting me back down again, which is not helpful, probably.
This is trickier than it looks.
And it stops. There is a method to this. You just have to futz around with it until I figure out what that is. Let me know if you want to. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll let you know. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. We had like to like, and then it went that way. It won't go that way, but it will go this way.
This is trickier than it looks.
Does the shape of it matter? It's like if I hit 2 at a time, then maybe it does something, but it's hard to say what. I feel like I should avoid these half windows. And there it goes, right to a half window.
This is trickier than it looks.
And if I cross my own path, then it's not gonna... Can't go up. Can't go right. Have to go down.
This is trickier than it looks.
I go back down, it doesn't let me.
This is trickier than it looks.
There's clearly a trick to it. Hey Prex, greetings. How are you doing? I am staring into the abyss, trying to figure out this house. Sometimes more will turn on, and I have yet to figure out the pattern.
This is trickier than it looks.
Does it only have a limited number of lights it can do? Maybe. I go up. I think we were in this situation before. We were. We came back down because it was the only direction. And then we couldn't do anything.
This is trickier than it looks.
Because this is trickier than it looks. It only wants to go back down if I do this. I'm not sure what that means. What does it mean?
This is trickier than it looks.
It only wants to go back down. Why are there points where it only wants to come back down?
This is trickier than it looks.
It lets me continue, but it... So this was a thing we did earlier. We opened up several lights this way. In this direction. And then the only direction we had to go was down. Because then it doesn't let us... It hasn't stopped us yet, but...
This is trickier than it looks.
Then it stops us. If we can only go...
This is trickier than it looks.
in certain directions. Maybe certain windows, when you hit them, want to proceed a certain number? I'm not sure. I know there's got to be. There must be a trick to it. It's a question of figuring out what that trick is. Only wants to come back down
This is
after
trickier than it looks.
after hitting one of these. Down only.
This is trickier than it looks.
It's only gonna want to go down? Yeah. Keeps wanting to
This
come
is
back
trickier
down.
than it looks.
Why does it want to keep coming back down? You click a thing, a light comes on. 1 pane, 2 panes. 4 panes, 4 panes.
This is trickier than it looks. This is trickier than it looks.
Almost made it up to this level. But it doesn't want to do it. There is something...
This is trickier than it looks.
I'm sure there's some kind of pattern here. But one... We hit a second one of these and it went... Let me do that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can go
This
there,
is
but then we
trickier
can't.
than it
It
looks.
tries to go there and it stops. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just going to come back down this way. I know it will.
This is trickier than it
Try to.
looks.
Hmm. I'm going to look at the UHS real quick. Give us a moment. We shall gaze upon the UHS. Let me see if I can, I can open that for us here. Just so there's... So that's available. Here we go. Because there's... As we could be here a very long time. Rules. This upstairs? Attic. Yes, here we go. Dollhouse puzzle. There are rules to this puzzle, but I suspect that most people will find them too complicated to deal with. Trial and error, as undesirable as it may be the simplest choice. Basically, you're going to need to reach the top of the building, dollhouse, using rules that you set up for yourself. That you set up for yourself? So what you choose first then tells you a thing about the next one. This isn't the solution. This is just telling me how the puzzle works. There are 4 types of windows in 4 different directions. They go in a particular direction. You can only move in the same direction from each type of window through the puzzle. If you start with a rectangular window and then move to the window to the right, you must always move to the right after landing on a rectangular window. This is only an example, not a hint, by the way. Okay. I can see it. All right, let me head back then. Because that's at least enough to get me started. I think. So you tell it how you want it to move, and then it moves that way. Just so I'm clear, you start with a rectangular window and then move to the right. You must always move to the right after landing on a rectangular window. Okay. So you always have to move from that type of window in that direction. Okay, that's a good hint. Let me go back to the puzzle and look at it a minute. See if that helps. Okay. So, the rule will be you can only move in that direction from this way. I suspect then if there are they said 4 types of windows in 4 directions. So I suspect that whichever window you give up to, you can only move up from that window type. Because you will note that we go up from here. We can only move up from here. We can't move up from here, but we can move right. But then if I take right, this window can only move down or to the left. And I get stuck.
This is trickier than it looks.
Okay. I see. I see. Okay. All right. I understand. So I have to... Whichever way I command the window to go, that is the way it goes from then to eternity. Or or at least that attempt. And then it's like, so if I assign, say, left to this and up to this, then left, then up, but then I have to go right. Then the round windows are down, and I'd have to avoid the round windows. I see. Okay, let's try that. Left, up. Up, right, that's correct. And I can now, I can make this go right. Let's see where this takes us.
This is trickier than it looks.
You fool, you saw what was to its right. Yes, because from here you could only go down. I understand now. Okay, so it's just finding a combination that works. What do I want to make up? What do I want to make right? What do I want to make left? Obviously, I'm probably not going to choose down by myself, but if you have to go down, you want to be able to go right. And you can't pick down at the beginning, obviously. So... oh boy, okay. So if this is always up, and this is always right, then this has to be down, unfortunately. What do we have? We've got a lot of everything. But I'm gonna count. I'm gonna do a quick count. One pane. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 of these. Round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. We have 11 of these. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these. With the half windows, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 8 of those. And the square windows, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 of those. So, we want to avoid the half windows if we can, right? I mean, maybe. But it's like if you give anything down, you want to give down to the half windows. Because we have the fewest half windows. At least in this section. I don't know what it's going to be when we get further up. But we're not going to be able to get further up if we don't develop some kind of strategy here. So, if we avoid giving down to the half windows... Sorry, if we avoid giving down to anything but the half windows, that's right. You look at this. There are only 10 single panes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there are 11 of everything else. Okay, except for the half windows. So up should be then probably either square or round. And then left and right is everywhere, should be these. Okay. Okay. And I think a good idea is to give, yes. So, we give this up, it'll go up. We give that right. It'll go up, and then we're stuck there. Or we have to give it, or we have to make the mistake of giving it left, and then the world ends. We give this window right, and we give this window up, and then we have to give that left. And then we're stuck. I think this has to be doable. I just am just working it out. Okay. And trying to avoid as many of these as possible. Although we may have to factor down in somewhere. Just not at the bottom. Up. Well, let's say for a minute we give this up. This takes up. We give this right. And we have to give this down, but then that doesn't work. Okay. I'd prefer to give up to something other than I'd prefer to give up to either a round window or a rectangular window. Up, left, stuck. Oh boy. We may have to give things to windows we don't want to give them to. It's like ideally I'd prefer this window to have down. But let's see. If this whole swath in here of non-half windows. So we give you left, you go up. You go up. You go right, you go up, we're stuck. No, wait. We give you left and you, yeah, no. Stand by. I'm working out permutations here. We give you right, we give you up. Against our better judgment. Right, up. Right, up. Stuck. There's side of the well, then because we have to go left and then we get stuck. Up, up. Yeah. I'm at the point now that I'm just trying out different things. Up, up, right, down, stuck. I don't want to give these up. If I can possibly avoid that. Right, up, left, stuck. right, right, up, left, left, up, right, right, up, left, left, up, stuck. I don't want to give them up, but I may have to. Ha 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 ha. There's a combination that'll work. It's just a question of hitting on it. Up, up. Right. Doesn't work. Up, up, right, down. Stuck. No, no, stuck. Okay, okay. Left, up, up. No. Maybe these have to move laterally. Maybe lateral motion is what we need to give to the more common windows. And the less common windows go up and down. Maybe we do that. Right, up, right, right, up, right, right, down, left, left, stuck. Up, right, down, stuck. Up, left, up, left, down, left, stuck. Whence go we up? Whence up we? Whence up go we? Whither upwards? There are like eight possibilities to get up here to this top level. 8 possibilities? There are 8 possible windows one could hit on this top level. How do we get there? I'm trying to work backwards for a moment. And the most ideal thing would be either a 1 pane or a 3 pane to go up, because once you hit that point, let's say for a moment you're coming from here. You came from here. No, you didn't. You came from here. You went left to get up. And how did you get here? You couldn't have. Because if this is left... If this is left, that's not going to work. Where do we have a lot of them connected to each other? Next to each other. The ones that are, yeah, I guess the lateral movement should be saved for the ones that are most common because they're going to be the ones close to each other the most. Like, we give you, let's say, left, up, left, left, down, stuck. Because I assume we can't cross our own path again. Kind of the point there. Hang on. Let's check.
This is trickier than it looks.
Yeah. It has that delightful Tron cycle snafu thing that happens. We give lateral movement to this. Then it's like, well, what can we do? We can only go down from here. And if we give this down, that means we give this left. That's not going to help, as it will smash into ourselves.
This is trickier than it looks.
See? If we give this left now, however, and then it goes up. Left, left, up. Right, right. No! Right, up, left, left, up, and then it would stop. Because you can't, you've already taken away left and right. However, up, left, left, up, right, right, yeah.
This is trickier than it looks.
We're gonna have to find ways to incorporate down, probably. So, like... There's no way to do this. We are doomed. Doomed, I say! There is no escape! There is no escape from this house. No escape. We give this up. Left. Up. Left. Can you go around the corner? This corner, or do you mean behind the house? Because I don't think we can. I mean, it's an interesting idea. We can go around the house. I don't think we can go around the house, but, the trick would be like making it go. You see, that's the thing, is if I take this and I try to go left with it, I can't go left with it. The middle corner. Yes, you can. You can go across the middle corner. Because then you have a different order of windows to work with. Yeah, and that was what I was sort of thinking. Unfortunately, this is a dead end.
Than it looks.
So like, say for example, if I give this up and I give this right, then that goes for a while until it hits there, and then the world ends. Because I can only give this down at this point. And I can only give this left at this point,
This is
and
trickier than
again,
it
we cross our own
looks.
path. So obviously, there is a solution, probably. It's just that it's probably a terribly rare one. Left, up, up. Right, up, stuck. Up, up. Right, up, left, stuck. It's just the thing is, I've yet to find a path that you can navigate without hitting each of the 4 types of windows. Or at least hitting a point where you can go down and still come back up again. Up, up. Right. Down, stuck. Up. Left, left, stuck. Wherever you're coming up from, that'll be the thing though. Up. Left. No. Up, right. Down, stuck. Right, right. Up, left, left. Up. Stuck. Yeah.
This is trickier than it looks.
Right, up. Left, down. Stand by. Right, up. Left, up, left. Down.
This is trickier than it looks.
Why? Because it has to go up. Eh! Up, left, left, up, right, right, down. Up, left. I did that already, didn't I? Down, stuck. Up. Up, right. Right. Up. Left. Up, wait. Oh, that's further than I've gotten before. Up, right, up, left, left, and this has to be down.
Yes.
Ha! I have no idea where I am anymore. Now I gotta do it again. Oh no! Do I get to reassign them? So now I'm gonna have to remember what that move was. Because I'm sure to get stuck here multiple times. So if we assign this up, right, down, up, stuck, up, right, right. Let's see, up, let's see, right, up, stuck. Right, right, up, stuck. Up, left, up, right, yeah. Oh crap.
So, my boy,
Yeah, the page.
wits have brought you this far, but will you have the patience to go any further?
Crap. They're the same. I just get to choose, but they're the same the directions they were before. So I've got to. Crap. Okay. Because I don't get to choose, which means it goes on it. I've forgotten what I've made everything. Also, I'm going to take the. Turns out, I'm going to take the ambient music down just a hint, just a hair here. I've forgotten. I've forgotten which one is up. Is it the round? Is round up? I can't remember anymore. I think these are down. I think these are lateral.
No!
Yes. It gets easier the further up you go.
Help me! Someone, please help me!
Get up.
I can't
Run
move.
away.
I can't.
Oh, there's Eleanor.
I looked over here and something happened.
That's not good.
Oh, someone, please help me.
Come here, you
I know.
one. One last puzzle.
Ina is the one who turned into a baby. I thought. Maybe that was afterwards. Oh, holy hell. Alright. Good God. One last puzzle. One last puzzle, they say. Good God.
Your game has been saved.
Ah! Alright. Are we ready for this? I'm certainly not. Skeleton! You would like us to go that way. Okay, I get it. I get it. That's a very subtle hint. Yeah, that is not nightmare fuel. All right, here we go.
Let me go.
It's okay, darling. You know I won't hurt you. Just come upstairs.
It hasn't happened yet.
Let me. No! Let me.
It's happening now. I've been here before. I've seen all this. Over and over.
Help me. Someone, please.
Tried to help. Tried to help myself.
you little brat.
Yeah. The narrator is, in some sense, the kid, one would expect. Narrator. The visitor. You have a mirror here. And we have a way to go left, I guess. Well, here we are.
The smell. I can't breathe.
Bring him here!
I brought him, the one you wanted, the guest.
Someone, please, help me.
I'm that boy.
I just want to get out of here.
My wish. I'll get my wish. Oh, no. Oh, what the?
He is not at all well.
Oh, no.
You cheated me! You promised me!
Run! Run for Pete's sake!
Help me.
I can't do anything! You're not real! No! I swear! No! You can't have him! You can't have me!
The hell?
You saved me. It's all been changed now. Now
And forever.
So ghosts can experience puberty. Apparently. Did we do it? We did it. Ah, and then we're going to have a, I turned the music off, but we're going to have a, apparently we're going to have Twitch try to come on here, so I'm going to have to talk as much as I possibly can over this in the hope that Twitch does not take it away from us. I'm in fact going to, I think, I want to see the credits, but I'm going to turn them off if I can. Because alas, Twitch. But I think that'll do it. We hit the end. I just Twitch is with respect to their the way that they responded to the audio, to the music on this game, just as every bit as mean as the villain in this itself. So that's it. We are done. Let me see if I can actually move off of this. We hit the end. We saw the ending. We saw the ending. So I'm going to count that. I'm going to count that. And perhaps I will go back and look at the credits at some point when I have a chance off-site. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as I played this. I finally got around to it. only 30 years late, but finally made it. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you folks for coming and checking this out. Thank you all, and the Die Forever 2011 for being for being as very stalwart and coming and checking this out with their interest. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone. This was fun. Finally got through this freaking game. This has been plaguing me for decades. So I'm very glad to have gotten to the end. But that means that we have completed this, and I can now go back to go to the next, probably the next campaign of Age of Empires. That's probably next. I I think that is the most likely thing we're going to be doing. I may again try to. I feel because the campaigns on Age of Empires are a little bit shorter than they were for Age of Mythology, less focused on a specific character. If the tutorial campaign is anything like it, so I may flip back and forth. I've been I can move on without regret. Yes, to an extent. There's always regret. Alas, this is me we're talking about. But yeah. So what's happening on? So I'm gonna probably hop back to Age of Empires. I have been getting a hankering to fire up City Skylines again, because there have been a lot of announcements about City Skylines 2, which I think is coming later this year, if that hasn't changed, like in October or something. I can play the new City Skylines without regret. There's always regret after a while of playing anything, but especially City Skylines, especially if you try to create an artificial lake. I won't be doing that again. But I mean, I've got some, there's some material I've got that I haven't tried out for City Skylines, so I think I may go back to that also. We'll see. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling at any given point. But we've got a kind of a direction here. So probably Age of Empires, City Skylines, one or both, and we'll see what happens. I don't have a huge amount of stuff I am doing here aside from the gaming at this point. I've been thinking about different possibilities for things, and if they come about, I shall announce them probably on the Twitter. And everywhere else I have social media. There is in fact, a game I have coming up that I'm going to be on in a few weeks on someone else's channel, but I will make announcements when we get closer to that, just to make sure that we're clear on everything. Yeah, so that's pretty much where we are at this point. So again, I'm still on vacation from running and streaming games simultaneously. So we'll see how long that lasts, but it's wonderful. It's wonderful not having to think about it. And I may come back to it though. Because I've been getting a hankering. I've been getting a hankering to run a few things, so we'll see. I might run something offline for a bit first. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll get around to it. Things will be announced eventually. But in the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. We might go say hi to someone after we're done here. Who knows? But in the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Do take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.